show you guys. This is the brand new Carisma Scale Adventure Pajero. Really excited to get my hands on this one. Heard about it. First time seeing it though. I haven't looked in the box yet. This is first time impression. Absolutely first time I've seen it for real. Talk a little bit about the box first though. I'll be ripping this open in a minute to show you guys what's inside, what you get in there. It's a fully ready to run kit on the 2.1 SCA 1E chassis, which we already know is very capable. My Range Rover on the 2.1 that I built end of last year helped me win the Scale Nationals Class 1. So, I'm a massive fan of this chassis. It's such a nice chassis to drive. The big thing with the 2.1, for those that don't know, is the anti-torque twist transmission, which is something that is included in here. You can see a little bit more on the detail there. The anti-torque twist transmission, it actually rotates the drive shafts in opposite direction, which creates downforce front and rear. It eliminates torque twist, which is something you see on some crawlers when they're accelerating or reversing, one of the wheels will lift. That simply doesn't happen with this chassis because of the way that the gearbox is kind of counter-rotating that mass. But it creates a kind of a weighted feel to the drive, so it feels like you've weighted and you've really tuned your chassis to get the best performance out of it. But yeah, great chassis, love it. Looking at the box artwork though, how cool does that look? Proper 80s, nice square Pajero. It's a really nice one. It's the XLW, I believe. And it's got the Steeler wheels, which are the 3-piece Carisma kind of alloy, what's called wheels that you're familiar with. It looks like it's got the 80 AS, the little scale tyres as well. The ones that are like really grippy ones. So the ATATs, the all-terrain ones, the big ones that you get on the Coyote. These are the smaller ones like you get on some of the other vehicles like the Range Rover and so on. But yeah, so you can see the artwork there. Something else that's nice on this box, I haven't seen it on one of the Carisma boxes before, maybe I just wasn't paying attention. But you've got kind of a bit of background scenery, so you can stick your rig in front of it and take some nice photos if you don't actually have some outdoors that you can go and play in yourself. But either way, it's got to look nice. You could even just cut that out and stick it on the back of your shelf in your hobby room. It's nice. So yeah, but I'll talk through all the features on here once I get the vehicle out of the box, because I really want to see it, so I just want to get it out. But yeah, so let's get this bad boy open. So it's a big old box as well. It's not like the little MSAs that we've got in here. First impressions, first things first, not first impressions. You see the packaging's changed. They mentioned they were doing something different. It's kind of got this kind of ball wrap type stuff, which is cool. Kind of feel like you want to pop it, but I won't pop it just yet. So yeah, Carisma sticker on that one. That's the radio gear. You see it's your it's the CTX 8000, the one that we know works, nice to use, all good. So 2.4 gig radio, it's kind of what you'd expect these days. I've got this kind of wrapping stuff on the floor. Little bag of goodies, I'll look at that in a second though, because I can feel this tipping because of the weight of the box. Here we go. Loads of box down here just for a second. Very nice, very nice indeed. So yeah, loads of this kind of inflatable stuff. Leave that there just for 1 second longer. First things first, this bag here, what we've got in it, we've got some stickers, we've got light buckets, we've probably got lenses as well. So let me get in here. Yeah, so you've got stickers for the lights, and I'm guessing they're going to be the translucent ones. You got the bumpers, which are the standard ones, and the bumper adapters for the height. You've got a couple of those, so you can get those fitted if you want to. Really pretty simple. You can just adjust the height by using these, higher them, lower them, put them in direct instead if you want to. Battery charger, Number plate, pre-stickered, nice. Wing mirrors, left and a right, and they're going to go, how does that fit? Yeah, stick out sideways, isn't they? Have a look. Yeah, so they stick out sideways like that. There we go. So, left and right wing mirrors. Got some silver paint on them. Got some double-sided sticky, and you've got yourself a manual, which will just be the basics. If you want a more detailed kind of breakdown of the chassis or anything like that, you can always get that from the Carisma website. And as before, there are QR codes on the back to jump straight to that for more detailed manuals. So that's a little goodie bag that you get in there. There's something else knocking around here as well, which I don't know if you clocked when I took it out of the box, but there's a spare wheel carrier for the back. So it's just Lexan. It's got a bit right to it. Oh, there you go. So yeah, so you attach that, and then you use double-sided sticky pads, which you've got here. Stick that on, and that'll hide the screw and all the mounting. And because there's a slight gradient to that, you'll actually be able to fit that to the body nicely to make sure it actually sits properly. And that's your spare wheel for the back. Love that. Let's move the rest of this stuff then. Let's actually have a look at the proper. Let's have a look at the rig. Now, one thing I do like, the wheels are not chrome. I was thinking to myself on the box, they don't look chrome, and I bet they're going to come chrome, and they're not. You've got proper little clear lenses as well. That's cool. Light buckets for the back. Little screw bag with your tow bar, your shackles, different bits and pieces. Go through all that in a bit more detail when I've had a proper look at it. Like I say, this is my first look in this box. I'm really keen to actually have a look at this car itself. So that's that. Just right. So this is it. Pajero. Feel like I should have a cloth over it or something. Oh, look at that, very nice. Well, gotta say, I love the colour. It's a really, really deep metallic blue. I don't know if the light or the camera's able to pick that up, but it's a proper midnight blue, that is. Backed in black. Oh, something else new as well. I like that, I don't know. That's different. So, it feels really firm, and I was trying to figure out how they've got it feeling like that, because, you know, normally with just the body post, it feels good, but it's not like, almost like hard body sort of firm. There's very little play in the sides or anything. There's Velcro being held onto the side of the body, which is attaching to the sliders. So there's actually I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but there's actually a bit of Lexan been attached to the rock sliders. And on the side of that, it's got Velcro holding it all down. You see there, big old bit of Velcro. So instead of it flapping around and rubbing, because on my Range Rover it's actually rubbed a little bit and it's taken a bit of paint off already. Not enough to worry about, but still. So yeah, that's actually held down there. How nice does that feel? Yeah, love this. Proper square, proper nice. Pre-drilled holes for all the parts, so you know you get your wing mirrors on there nice and easy. Let's get them back out of this bag. So yeah, you start getting an idea what it's going to look like. Those wing mirrors on. Have to see some way of fixing them so they don't snap off. They feel pretty sturdy though, like the van ones. The wing mirrors that came on the Prairie Wolf, they're like a really heavy mirror. Not heavy, but like a thick, solid mirror. So, you know, they do feel good in that respect. What else? Let's have a look. So yeah, I was right with the smaller, the kind of the more scale looking tyre. You've got plastic moulded front grille up here. There's no bumper fitted on the front where there is on the box, but the bumper is in the bag there, so that'll be like a 2-second job to get that on there. It's probably just to, there you go. It's probably just to help with the kind of the packaging and so on. But you know, you can get that in there nice and simple. The wheels, like I was saying, I thought they were going to be chrome, but they're not. They're actually like a almost like a satin finish on the silver, which looks really nice. Yeah, this is awesome. The other thing I've noticed as well, and I don't know if it's just packaging or not, but I'll be leaving them on there probably. Around the kind of the body holes where you're mounting, the body mounting holes, I don't know if you can make it out very well in the picture, but there's actually a transparent sticker there to protect the body from the pins. It's a really nice little touch that is. I've not seen that before. Well, not on the Carisma rigs anyway, so yeah, it's nice. Obviously because it's brand new, you need to push all the stickers down. That's just kind of during transit, you know, they get put on and then they lift a little bit. Just run your fingers around, maybe get a bit of heat on them, and you can get them all to stick down nicely. So I'll do that off camera. You don't want to watch me sit and do that now. Let's get into the actual body though, into the actual chassis. Let's get all these off. You'll be able to see that Velcro mounting system a little bit better as well. You can see there, I've taken the body pins out and it's still holding, and there's the body pins. It's no magic, just Velcro. So yeah, let me just strong Velcro as well. Wow. Yeah, there's one side. So there's the body off. And I'll come back to that in just a second. Do love it though. So the chassis, yeah, so what's different on here to the other ones? It is a 2.1. It does have the new kind of transmission in there, like I say, the kind of anti-torque twist transmission. It means when you spin the front, you see the drive shaft spinning in different directions, which is really smart. It's a steel kind of frame, ladder, same as they've all been all the SCA1A chassis. You've got the Arc 1 speed controller in here, which is a great speed controller. You can always upgrade to the Arc 2 if you want more options. My son and I, we've still got rigs with the Arc 1s in. They've been in there for years and they're still going fine. Just keep them on 2 cell only, don't put them on 3 cell. Fully waterproof. You've got all the options on there. LiPo ready, just what you need. Talk about the battery as well. It does come with a battery in here. You've already seen the charger, well I didn't show you, but it's just a USB charger. But there is a battery included in here as well, so this is true plug and play, get it home, charge it up, take it straight out. It's a 1400 mAh NIM pack, and that will work just fine to get you going. There's a battery, but like I say, you can get LiPos in here and just change the settings on the speed controller. It's really easy to do. The other things that are a little bit different in this one, it's got a new motor. It's got the 17 turn 5-pole motor, which is the one I was running at the Nationals. It's a great motor. It's really smooth, like a really nice low end kind of smooth torque drive to it. What else can we see? It's got adjustable shocks all round, and I think they're alloy shocks, which is nice. Are they all alloy? It's got plastic parts. I think it's just a mix of plastic and alloy. I don't know, they're nice. They're not the same as the ones you get in the kit. They feel okay. They've got oil in them. Yeah, you might want to kind of just change the settings around a little bit. I mean, I tend to run mine a little bit firmer at the front and then softer at the back. But you can do all of that just by twisting the collar. You know, takes seconds to do that one does. It's got the receiver in there for the radio, and it's actually been kind of sealed up as well, so it's in a waterproof box. So I reckon this is going to be a pretty good truck for getting wet. The servo on here is just a standard Carisma. From memory though, it is a metal geared servo. Let's just have a look at the box. High torque steering servo. I'm sure it's got metal gear in it. I don't know how I read that. See if it's out. Yeah, it's all there. I don't know if it is a metal geared servo. I might just be making that up, but it's a standard Carisma servo. It will get you going, keep you going. And when you decide you want to upgrade, it's just a standard size. There's nothing particularly awkward to replace that with when it comes to replacing it. So that's the chassis though. We know how good the scale, the SCA1A chassis is. The 2.1 makes it even better. Just for those that already have vehicles, that is the same rear body post as the Range Rover, and the front body post are the stock ones out of all the SCA1A chassis. So swapping those around and swapping the bodies, if you just want to buy the body separately, I'm sure they'll be available at some point. It is something that you can do. I don't actually know what the wheelbase is on this one. Is it 285? I haven't even checked. I'll have to find out what the wheelbase is, or maybe some magic can happen and it'll say on here somewhere on the screen, floating, what the wheelbase is. But yeah, so that's the chassis itself though. So I'm going to move that up here, have another look at this body, give you a bit more detail on this. So whack that up there. Yeah, so this body, this is absolutely brand new. I've got the old Tamiya Pajero Shogun, and yeah, that's very, very different to this. So what we've got light buckets installed on the front here, so these have already been put in. You do get them kind of as an option, and the stickers that are on here are kind of semi-transparent, but you do get transparent stickers as well. And like I say, you do get the light buckets, so you can fit a lighting kit, and the lighting kit will be available from Carisma. Or if you want to kind of do your own thing, there's a 5mm, and they look like 5mm at the front as well. It is only one LED at the front, there's no indicators up here, but you've got two at the back, which is a brake and an indicator or reverse or whatever you want to stick in there. So they're the kind of the light buckets. But yeah, really nice chassis, really nice shell. Love the paint on it, feels really sturdy, really boxy, really 80s. Love it. So yeah, looking forward to seeing a whole load of these out on the trail. Looking forward to getting this one out myself, seeing how it goes, getting it muddy. Bring this back down here so you can see it a little bit more. But yeah, there you go. Brand new rig from Carisma Scale Adventure. Check out the website for more details. Keep an eye on my page and the Carisma pages, and you'll be seeing photos and video of this running real soon. But hope you guys like it.